Imagine hiking up a mountain, reaching the summit, and then just as you're about to take in the view, you pull out an iron and start pressing your clothes. Sounds bizarre, right? But that's exactly what some athletes do in the sport called extreme ironing. Extreme ironing is a unique sport that combines adventure with the mundane task of ironing. I hope this speech will grab the attention of those who love unconventional sports, outdoor adventures, or unusual hobbies. It will also pique the interest of anyone fascinated by how ordinary tasks can be reimagined. I have researched the sport of extreme ironing and have looked at articles, videos, and interviews with people who participate in it. I wanted to share this fascinating and fun subject with you. First, I will discuss the origins and the history of extreme ironing. Then I will explain how to participate in the sport, and then finally I will examine why this sport has attracted a following around the world. So let's start with how this strange sport came to be. According to Sportsmatic.com, the sport was originally created in 1980 by Tom Hyam, but popularized in the 1990s by a man named Phil Shaw. It grew through word of mouth and media coverage. According to an article on Nori.com, the British team's effort during the first Extreme Ironing World Championships in Germany, where they won the bronze and gold medals, garnered significant attention for the sport. It continued to spread around the world. There are even official organizations and websites where members can share their stunts. Now let's look at how this sport is actually performed. How do you do it? The first step is to find a daring environment. As the name suggests, it's extreme ironing. It needs to be performed in an extreme setting, whether that's on the side of a cliff or suspended in the air or even underwater. Second, you need to get the right equipment. Different terrains call for different tools. You might even need to bring a generator depending on where you are so that you can plug in your iron. Third, you need to understand your environment and take the appropriate safety precautions depending on where you go. So why would anyone want to participate in such an unusual activity? Let's explore why extreme ironing has gained a global following. Why is it popular? It's a form of self-expression, and it's very unique, and it's kind of funny. It makes a normally boring chore exciting. Not only are you going on a wild adventure, you're also doing something productive. It also gives a sense of community and has a competitive nature. People who participate in extreme ironing are looking to set the new record with some of their latest crazy stunts. Extreme ironing stands out as a bold and unconventional hobby. It mixes a seemingly unremarkable household chore with the thrill of adventure. So to recap, I've shared how extreme ironing began and how it's performed in extreme locations and why it has gained a dedicated following around the world. Extreme ironing may seem like a joke, but for many, it's an exciting, adventurous twist on a routine chore. So the next time you reach for an iron, consider the thrill of taking it to new heights, quite literally.